Hello and welcome to this video about creating your own card game. And in this video we'll go over every single step of this process. At the moment we're taking a look at one of the most popular card games, namely Exploding Kittens. And a lot of these games were first funded on Kickstarter before they have been sold offline and on Amazon. So maybe just to give you a quick idea how much profit this makes, I estimate their production cost is about $2 or $3 depending on their volume. Maybe it's even a little lower. Probably Amazon takes about $8 for this, for the fulfillment. So then we're with $8 left. We still have to ship the goods from China to Amazon, which probably also takes $2. We still have to advertise on Amazon, which probably also takes $2. And that leaves us with a profit of $3, maybe $4 if we're lucky per unit. But let's say $3 per unit, and they sell 3,000 units. So this gives us a profit of about $9,000 on Amazon. Obviously they sell on other channels as well, so this could go a lot higher based on that, because they also sell international, just to give an idea on what's possible. But how do you start your own? Well, you can start by purchasing these blank playing games, or you can also create your own cards by just cutting a piece of paper in multiple sizes. And then you can start to prototype on them. If you already have an idea, great. If you don't have an idea, you can also use AI tools such as ChatGPT or Claude to get started with an idea. This AI system can also give you some insights in game dynamics, how you can structure everything. So that's a great way to start if you don't have an idea. If you already have an idea, you can start writing on these cards. Maybe make some drawings. Once again, you can use AI for this. Once you have a basic system, you can invite some friends, or we go to a local cards or board game store where they also play games from time to time, and you just ask people to join you and to provide feedback on your game. And from there you start iterating, you learn more every single time, and really playtest your game to see how many people can play it at the same time, the age that it can play from, and all of these things are very important because it allows you to really finish the game and also the artwork. And once everything is in place, you can hire an artist on Fiverr or Upwork to do the design for you, or once again you can use AI tools for this. And you also need to have a barcode and design the packaging. And the barcode can be bought on GS1, and that's a non-profit organization. And then designing the board or the packaging can be done in Canva or another graphic tool that are easy to use as well, where you can use several templates and just add the text to design it. And from there, when you have a prototype that you're satisfied with, you can start marketing it on social media. And this allows you to build up an email list. Once you have this email list, you can use this for a crowdfunding campaign. Just set it up on Kickstarter and email everyone the link and see how many backers you get. And this reduces the risk, because if you want to sell on Amazon, you already have to front the inventory. And just to give you an idea, probably if you order 500 decks, it's going to cost you around $5 per unit in USA landed. And if you go higher, you can go to $3 or even maybe $2 per deck. But then you have to order maybe 2,000 decks, which is already high risk, especially if you don't have the validation of a Kickstarter campaign. So this is why crowdfunding is great, because you don't have to take the inventory risk in advance. And it's also important to note that you need cash for the reordering. So when you have the goods in the Amazon system and you're running low on them, you need money for reorders as well. So there can be quite a lot of cash tied up to owning a card game. So this is something you have to take into account, especially if you scale up quickly. And this is once again why crowdfunding is great, because you get the money in advance. You can negotiate with suppliers, but yeah, it's always great to have some backup funding as well, just to keep this in mind. I personally also enjoy using a plastic wrapper. It's not always needed, but in some instances your deck might get damaged by water or other parts in the shipment, so a plastic wrapper can really improve the customer experience. Obviously this is more expensive, and also from an ecological point of view might not be ideal, so that's up to you. In some instances it can increase customer satisfaction, but it can also depend on the theme of your card game. There are also different types of sizes of card games. Poker size is often used. If your cards contain a lot of information, you can consider bigger cards, but obviously it is going to be more expensive to ship and to create as well. So keep this in mind. And these were the main steps. So you go from just the ID, then you playtest, iterate it. Once you have done that, you go to social media to get some proof that people are interested. Then you do crowdfunding, and if the crowdfunding works, you go to Amazon and other platforms, and eventually you can work with distributors to get it sold offline as well. This whole process can take a few months or even years, depending on how fast you work. Other people can pull it off in a few weeks. But it's often better to just spend a lot of time improving everything to make sure that everyone enjoys using it before you just spend a lot of money on a game that no one enjoys using, which is always just something you should avoid. So just a quick overview of how you can create your own deck of cards as a game, and subscribe for more. I wish you a wonderful day, and thank you for watching this video.